Hello, brothers and sisters. This is Brother Roberts from the Ward. And today I'm just going to take a few minutes to show you how easy it is to log into FamilySearch.org to print off a name of one of your ancestors that you can take to the temple. So we're going to go ahead and pull up FamilySearch.org. This is their homepage. Over in the top right, you can see there is a button to sign in or to create an account. Now, I'm not going to show how to create an account in this tutorial today. I'll do that in a separate tutorial. So when you have created an account, if you click on sign in, you need to simply enter your username and password. And you'll notice if you've forgotten one of those, you can just click on the link that says forgot username or password, and that will provide instructions on how you can reset those through an email. So once you do have your username and password, go ahead and click sign in. And this will take you to the home page for Family Search. Now, in the past, I used to always just go up to Temple and click on Ordinances Ready to find a name of one of my ancestors. But you'll notice right here on the home page, they do have a little widget that says Ordinances Ready. So you can just simply do it right here on the home page. You just click the specific ordinance that you would like to perform. So if we wanted to do an endowment, we click on Endowment and then select Find a Name. Now this is going to pull up one of my ancestors who needs to have an endowment completed. And you'll notice you can click on the View Relationship, which I always like to do, so I can see how I'm connected to that ancestor. And after I've completed looking at that, I can go ahead and just click on the back arrow here and close out of that screen. You can learn about that specific ancestor if there's any information about them. Or if you're ready to go ahead and print off the card, you can click the link here, Take to the Temple. Now this is going to pull up the card that you'll need to print. And after it gets done loading, you just hit the Continue link. And now you're ready to go ahead and print that off on your home computer. You'll want to make sure to print this and cut it out to take to the temple to get this work completed for your ancestor. Now if you accidentally selected an ancestor or an ordinance that you didn't want to complete, you can go ahead and remove that, or it's called unreserve. So if we come back here, it's always going to ask you if you've printed it off, so you can say yes. And it will also help you if you haven't scheduled an appointment. It will allow you to schedule an appointment to perform that ordinance. This will actually take you to the churchofjesuschrist.org website. And since you're logged into FamilySearch.org, it's really nice. They've really simplified it to just go straight to scheduling an appointment for the temple. So it will have your temple loaded. If you want to select that temple, you can, or if there's a different one you'd like to select, you can click Select a Different Temple. And when you click Select this temple, you can go ahead and say you want to perform the specific ordinance. In this case, we're doing an endowment. If you have a spouse and your spouse is also attending, you can reserve a time for them as well. Otherwise, you can just click the little calendar icon and select the specific date that you'd like to go and perform that ordinance. When you select the date, you can see that you can select from one of the time slots available. And then when you select that specific time slot, you can schedule the appointment. So it's very simple now to reserve a name, to take to the temple, and to go ahead and schedule that appointment all at the same time. But I'm going to, in this case, if I accidentally scheduled or reserved a specific ancestor that I want to remove, I can come back to FamilySearch.org. And if I was back at the home page, let's say I logged out and I wanted to get to the individuals that I've already reserved, I can go ahead and do that. I just need to come up to Temple and I can see my reservations. So I click on that. And that will show the specific ancestors that I've reserved. So in this case, if I accidentally reserved an ancestor that I want to remove, I can go ahead and click unreserve. And it will ask me if I do want to unreserve that individual. In this case, I want to remove them. And then that ancestor is removed so that someone else can complete that ordinance. You'll also notice when you do have a reservation, it shows you how long that reservation will stay attached to you. So I have this specific ancestor that I'm doing a sealing for, and I will have this until May 15th of 2023. So it gives you, I believe it gives it to you for about 6 months that you have access to that specific ancestor. Then it removes it so that that work can be done by another individual. So that is pretty much it. It's very simple. We hope that this tutorial will encourage you to go ahead and log in and find a name of your own ancestors to take to the temple. We do have a goal. We would love to have every endowed member go ahead and log in and take a name of one of their ancestors. Do some of that work for your family line. It's very simple. If you do have questions, please reach out to any of the family history consultants in our ward, or you're more than welcome to reach out to me. Thanks.